It's one of the largest consumer home shows in Central Illinois, truly a one-stop shop for the products and services you may need for a home project. The Plaster Man, Robin Raymer, is one of the speakers at this year's show, and he joins me now. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for coming in and talking to us. So let's hear about this show. You're one of the speakers. How long have you been speaking at the show?
This is going to be 30 years.
30
1995 was the first time I came here. At that time, Dean and Robin were just coming on TV. That was like a do-it-yourself project. And they had their first show here. And so that was our first show. Yeah, a long time ago.
And of course, things have changed, right? So when people show up nowadays, what can they expect to see at the show this year?
You know, individuals have always been frustrated with plastering because it's just a difficult thing for people to do. And the main reason is plaster was put on very wet, and it was put on the wall and the ceilings in a very wet fashion. So it's bone dry now, and there are repairs and there are water damage and things like that. They just don't know how to go about it. And especially today, they can't get the materials that I use. And that's what's been frustrating. So it's going to be very different this show. I am going to be showing individuals the first time the mixes. Exactly what they can use.
Okay, so let's break it down.
Yeah.
What exactly is plaster?
Well, if you take a look at this right here.
We love a demonstration. Okay.
Yes, and this is back in the 1800s, people were going out west and they were building houses, and instead of putting windows in that had glass, which wasn't available, they would use something called bulk selenite.
Can I touch it?
And yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And if you look at it, it's kind of crystal clear. It has a
Right.
lot of water in it. They would pry these pieces apart and they would put them into their windows. Now, we know it today as it was crushed down and powdered as plaster of Paris. So this is what I'm going to be showing people how to use to good effect. And especially the biggest thing is people are frustrated with having to sand. Sanding and dust and the mess.
Yeah, even with the machines. I mean, I remember my father did that.
Yeah.
So how do you kind of help with that?
I'm going to show them how to use some hot muds and some special blends that they can use, mixes that are much easier to use, user-friendly.
Nice, nice. That sounds like you have a lot of expertise to share, right? They don't call you the plaster man for no reason, I would assume.
That's it.
But in addition to plaster, what other services or things of that nature can they expect to see at the home show?
If they go to officialhomeshow.com, that website, they're going to see that there's some really cool things that they have set up, events for kids and the family, and many other things that are enjoyable. So it's not just me. I'm doing about 4 shows there this weekend.
Okay.
And it's just something that's really kind of fun. And they can, especially if people have photos that they can bring down of their damage or their project that they want to do, we can take a look at those pictures and give them advice on how to do it.
Well, thank you, Robin. I mean, as you said, it is February 28th, the 1st and the 2nd. A lot going on here, a lot of educational moments and a lot of services you guys can take use of if you want to fix up your house. Thanks for coming in.
It was great.
If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, just head to 25newsnow.com, follow the Features tab to In the Know, and submit the form.